Hello, my name is Mark Pearson. I used to be an English teacher at Mount Vernon High School, and I loved literature and reading stories. When I was a little boy, I had this story read to me, and I would like to read this story to you. And with me is my little friend, Princess, and I brought her here. She came, her friend Natalie let her come to visit, and I'm going to read the story to you and one to her. All right, the name of the book is Ronnie and the Wise Old Owl. Okay, we got the circus. Let's see, you want to go to the circus? And this book was given to me when I was really small, little older than Princess. And it says, to Marky, from the Bargmans and Carrie Lynn for being a good boy and a good girl while we visited them in Seattle. Here's Ronnie and the owl. Once upon a time, there was a little boy named Ronald Christopher Anthony Jones. That's a lot to say in one breath, so he was called Ronnie for short. One day, Ronnie started home from school feeling very sad. A circus had come to town, and he knew that he wouldn't be able to earn enough money to buy a ticket. But there was one chance, one wee chance, that he could go. The teacher had said that very afternoon that the one who could say the most animal names tomorrow could get a ticket to the circus. But the trouble was that Ronnie didn't know any more animal names that the other boys and girls knew. How could he win the ticket? He did want to go to the circus so very, very much. Suddenly, Ronnie had an idea. He ran all the way home and he went straight into the barn where his pet owl Hooter lived. He knew that owls were supposed to be very wise. He hoped that Hooter could help him. Owls sleep through most of the day, so Hooter was fast asleep. Ronnie couldn't wait for him to wake up because by that time it would be dark and Ronnie would have to go to bed. Hooter! Ronnie called out loudly. Hooter! Wake up, please, and tell me if you know any animal names. The owl opened his eyes a crack, ruffled his feathers, and yawned. And he said, alligator, hedgehog, anteater, bear, rattlesnake, bullfrog, snowshoe hare. Those are all animal names. Ho-hum, he yawned again. He fell asleep. Go on, Hooter, please, Ronnie said happily, because the owl didn't know so much more names, and maybe Ronnie could get a ticket to the circus after all. And Hooter opened his eyes a crack, and he said, buffalo, woodchuck, wolverine, goose, whippoorwill, chipmunk, jackal, moose. This is wonderful, thought Ronnie, as he carefully responded to the names. See, Ronnie? See the owl up here? They're in the barn. The owl's voice sank to a whisper, and he was sound asleep again. Oh dear, Ronnie said, supposing I can't wake him up. Hooter, wake up and tell me some more. Hooter's opened eye cracked. He sneezed. And he said, mud turtle whale, the golden bat, salamander snail, and the Maltese cat. Pollywog frog, the caribou lynx, kangaroo ox, and the panther and the mink. See all the pictures of all the animals? Again, Hooter's head began to nod. Wait a minute, Ronnie cried, jumping up and down because he was so afraid that his owl would go to sleep again. Don't go to sleep yet, tell me some more, please. The owl sighed, a great big deep sigh, and he said, red squirrel loon, the possum wren, black baboon, and a South Kitty hen. The owl's voice got smaller and smaller, and the first thing Ronnie knew, Hooter was fast asleep again. "Oh dear," Ronnie cried. "Hooter, Hooter, wake up!" But the owl wouldn't wake up. Ronnie didn't know what to do. The owl was out of reach, way up in a rafter. So Ronnie looked around and he saw a ladder. He put it up near the owl and then carefully climbed up. He smoothed the owl's feathers and said, "Hooter, Hooter," he begged, "tell me some more." The owl opened one eye a crack. Then he spoke rather crossly, because he didn't like to be awakened. See Ronnie up on the ladder? Chickadee-dee, the dodo rat, cockatoo-too, with a coot so fat. Ronnie's kind of cross right now. Then Hooter's beak closed with a snap. He squeezed his eyes tight shut, and Ronnie knew that no matter what happened, Hooter wouldn't be able to say any more. The next day at school, when it was Ronnie's turn to stand up and say all the animal names that he knew, he got up in front of the class. He took a deep breath and said, here's the in front of the school, see all the names. And he said, the alligator, hedgehog, anteater bear, rattlesnake, bullfrog, snowshoe hare, buffalo, woodchuck, wolverine goose, whippoorwill, chupgut moose, jackal moose, mud turtle whale, blowroom bat, snarling snail, Maltese cat, pollywog frog, caribou lynx, kangaroo ox, and the panther and the mink. Red squirrel loon, possum wren, black baboon, and South Guinea hen. Chickadee-dee and the dodo rat, cockatoo-too, and coon so fat. Here they are. There are more maybe, but that is all that Hooter told me. Ronnie stopped, all out of breath. The children clapped their hands, and the teacher smiled and said, she told Ronnie, "I'm sure we all agree that Ronald Christopher Anthony Jones has won the ticket to the circus." Isn't that a wonderful story? And I want to thank Princess here for being here with me. And I want to thank Natalie, your friend, that let you come and visit. So I hope you all enjoyed this song, this book. And I have read it to my children, and my children have read it to their kids. It's a very, very old story. I hope you enjoyed it.